with everything that just kind of went wrong in the second half?
Well, it's hard to, it's funny, Kai. I thought it started at the beginning of the second half, even though we kept the lead. I think we had 6 turnovers in our first 10 possessions to start the third quarter. That's why I called the early timeout. You can see we kind of exhaled, relaxed. The first unit was just good enough, and Seth carried us in that stretch to keep the lead at 22, where it could have very easily been at 30 if we don't turn the ball over. And then, obviously you got to take guys out, and the second group really struggled tonight. In the second half, they were phenomenal in the first half, and then in the second half, they struggled. And then down the stretch, listen, we scored 19 points and gave up 40. So it's on us, it's on all of us, it's on me, it's on the players, and we have to figure out how to get back up, which we will, and bring this game back here for Game 7.
Dave McMenamin.
Doc, was there any similarities to the relinquishing the lead tonight like you guys did with the lead in Game 4?
Very. A lot of the same stuff. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to see that when the ball is moving and we're playing, just sharing, and we're really good. And then the ball got stuck. To me for the most of the second half. The only movement sets we had going was the Seth actions, and then the second unit started doing the same thing. They usually don't do that. They were trying to attack matchups, which that's not how you play. The matchup will find the matchup. Having to put the first unit back in with 10 minutes left, killed our rotations, but we had no choice, so it was a tough one, tough loss.
David Murphy.
Doc, what was the mood in the locker room, and what are you seeing out of your team right now? I mean, you could just feel the energy in the entire building kind of floating away in that fourth quarter. How do you get back up, and what's your barometer as a coach of this team right now?
Oh, we'll get back up. I mean, we'll be back here for Game 7. I believe that. The mood was down. It was awful. What would you think it would be? It would have to be, right? And so this is part of sports. You have some awful moments in it. There's no guaranteed path to getting to your goal. We have made this hard on ourselves. We have to own up to that, all of us. And then we have to get up and be ready for the next game. And it's going to be a crazy atmosphere. Good. We'll be ready for it.
Thanks, Doc.
Kyle Newbeck.
Doc, how much do you think Ben's issues at the free throw line are permeating through the rest of his game right now?
I don't think that. You mean as far as other guys missing free throws?
No, I mean just in terms of his lack of involvement offensively, generally speaking.
Well, listen, Kyle, I would say the fouls in the first half actually helped us. We actually increased the lead when they were doing it. And the beginning of the third quarter, Bogdanovich and Herter were 4 and 5 fouls. So in a lot of ways, it came back. It really hurt us, helped us. The missed free throws in the fourth quarter hurt us. So I would say that's where it affected us for sure.
Well, so let me rephrase it then, Doc. If you get into a situation where your point guard and your organizer of the team effectively has to come out of a game late,
yeah,
make a free throw.
Yeah, but
what are the downstream effects of that? You
play minutes without Ben, right? During the game. And so I think we're equipped for that and we're ready to do that. Obviously, we did it again tonight. Do you want to do that is a better question. And the answer would be no. But, when Ben makes them, we get to keep them in. When he doesn't, we can. And that's just the way it is. Some nights we still do. If it's working our way in the first half, we kept them in because we were actually increasing the lead and we felt like they were getting in foul trouble. Fourth quarter, you don't really worry about foul trouble. So then you have to make them.
Thanks.
Last question, Austin Krell.
That was my question.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Well, then thank you. All right, guys.
Thank you.